Voting isn't just going to the polls on election day anymore. Options like early voting, mail in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more voters and are growing in popularity. How to Vote, a tool created by Democracy Works, breaks down the options your state offers for casting a ballot, empowering you to decide when and where to vote. Democracy works best when we all vote, but misinformation and confusion about election procedures have resulted in low voter turnout. How to Vote is a tool created by Democracy Works, takes the guesswork out of the voting process. How to Vote is easy to use and helps folks from all over the country overcome many of the process barriers to voting. Democracy Works is committed to helping you vote no matter what. Their tool, How to Vote, does just that. Voters can take action using the How to Vote tool by signing up for election reminders, see what's on your ballot, get step-by-step assistance requesting your mail ballot, explore your options for returning your voted mail ballot, check your voter registration status, find the polling site, make sure you have the appropriate ID, decide when and where you'll vote this year at howto.vote. Welcome to Candlelit Tarot, where I hope to uplift, give hope, guidance, and advice. I'm your host, DL Bester, and today I just felt really drawn to pulling some cards for you guys. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Before I get into it, I just want to say that this episode is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. I know that's a common thing that readers say, but we really mean that. Not everything can be personalized for you. This is not a personalized reading. Now, if you guys would like personal reading, I do offer those. Just check out the description box and contact me for more information. So, with that being said, today's episode is brought to you by Anchor, the free way to make a podcast, and I love free things. Make sure to check out my website linked in the description box if you haven't already for more information on my services. If you would like to support this podcast with a small monthly donation or tip my jar in order to help sustain future episodes, please click the link below. Anything is helpful. So let's actually get into it now. First card that was pulled was the Two of Swords. So I'm going to say it looks like you guys may be preparing for something. This could be something big or small, but it looks like you will need to be cautious about this, whatever choice that you're having to make as well, and really prepare in the best way that you can. I know that sounds really general, but whenever we say prepare, just really try to be cautious of your decisions, of the situations that you'll be in. Really just pay attention to your surroundings as well. The second card that was pulled was the Knight of Cups reverse. So from this, I'm gonna say you guys may be hurt by something or someone. I'm not gonna say something. That sounds bad. No. Being hurt in general sounds bad, but I mean in a way, like in a relationship kind of way. There may be an argument that comes up, and to you, this really may be like your last straw, and you'll end up letting go of things that do not serve you anymore. If this relationship that you've been in doesn't really serve you anymore, you'll finally see that, and it'll finally be enough for you. You might have been feeling like this for quite some time in a relationship, and I would take this as a sign. You know, if you are hearing this reading and this is something that you're going through, take this as a sign that maybe you should go ahead and end things because it's no longer serving you. It's purpose has already been fulfilled. So there's no reason to keep hanging on to things. This could also be a job. You could finally be fed up and you've had enough of things that have been going on, and you're really just ready to let go, and you don't want to feel hurt any longer, or defeat is the word that I was hearing. And this final decision may have you feeling more moody than usual, more emotional. But that's just because this choice that you've made is a big part of your life, and things will be different. But in order to grow, things have to change. You have to change along with your situations as well. You can't expect to grow and stay in the same position. The next card is the Seven of Coins. This to me means that there will be a reward by the end of October. If you've gone through something like a loss, or a relationship ending, a job ending, anything like that, even if you're single and there's something that you've been waiting on, maybe this comes as a surprise to you. There's a reward for what you've been through. This could be a new job, this could be a new relationship or friendship, but I see a reward, and it'll be something that will satisfy you. This may have to do with the decision that you had to make with that Two of Swords card that was first pulled. You may have to be preparing for a decision, and of course it will affect you, but this is something that you might sit on for some time, maybe a few days or a week, and really make sure that you're choosing wisely. You want to make the best decisions for yourself. That way, you're not regretting anything later on. The last card that I pulled was the Queen of Wands, and I interpret this as independence. So you've made this decision and you've chosen as wisely as you possibly can, and now you're feeling a strong sense of independence, and it makes you feel so happy. This could be your reward. There's something about being independent and having your own that makes you feel like you are on top of the world and that you are just untouchable. It's like when you're riding alone in your car for the first time, it feels amazing. Like you could go anywhere and you could be anything. This independence is really going to set your October off and even work into your November. So, thank you so much for listening. That's really all I was picking up for you guys. Thank you for listening to Candlelit Tarot. Before I go, show some love to this podcast by leaving a review and supporting. Stay tuned for the next episode. Until next time, I'm sending you love and positivity.